Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included Aquatic Planet Pack, where we have everything included. Now, at the end of the last episode, we were looking for our last geyser. Well, we have found it. It is way down here in this oil biome, and it is actually a modded geyser, I believe. I don't think this is actually a base game. Um, it is the Leaky Caramel Fissure. Now, it's not a great geyser. It's all it does is give us sucrose. Now, sucrose is not spectacular. I don't really know why that had unreachable food for a second, but that's okay. Sucrose, you can use it to make certain foods. You can use it to feed. I think those feed grubs, which we don't have any grubs, so it's mostly irrelevant. We do have, I think I started doing this last episode. We do have all of our swimwear done. So I think we go ahead and go down this list and get everyone in some swimwear. I made 20 of them so everybody can have it. We are constantly getting in the water and swimming. We constantly have stuff on our feet. So everyone should have swimwear, except for Amari. Amari has classic cummerbund because it's cute, and why not? So doing that gives us another achievement. I know it's still really early on in the video, but that's another achievement. And we've gotten, and nowhere to go, have 8 duplicants wear non-default clothing simultaneously. Now we have 20 of them doing so, but 8's all we needed for it. It looks like we still need to tame a couple critters. We need to tame a Pacu, need to tame a Puffed. Of course, we can't get to Gasimus yet. We'd have to go to the Gasimu planet for that. Tame a Slickster. We do have some Slicksters over there and Shovols over by the printing pod. I think there might also be a hatch by the printing pod, but I'm not sure. I just opened this up last episode because I had forgotten to do so before, so most of the critters were actually dying before they laid an egg because they were cramped. So I don't have a hatch here, but I do have Slicksters and Shovols. There might be a hatch on the next planetoid. I don't remember what this one is. This is the Boggy planetoid. I'm not sure if there's one here or not. We could see. Now we do have 2 water geysers on this planet, which is quite nice. A cool slush and a cool steam vent. This is a lie. It still comes out at 100 something degrees. Like 110, I believe, is what it comes out at. We have 2 of them on the Back to the Basics. On the Back to the Basics planetoid. Now we have all of this set up. We have everyone in suits, everyone in swimwear. All of our suits are constantly being used here. We should likely, what we should do is we should probably split this in half and bring one up top. So that we can go up from up top and from down here. But I don't think it's really that big of a deal, to be completely honest. We could also add another layer of beds if we wanted to. That wouldn't be too bad. We are getting all of this area dug out because we do have our regular volcano, and we also have a copper volcano that we want to get dug up. And we've had the gold volcano dug up for a long time. It's just been giving us steady gold. So we're getting all of this dug out and ready to go. What we'll likely do is we might want to close this off so we don't get liquid in here. Let's see, I am actually going to close this here. This crude oil is going to take a long time to get to the 500. We don't have anything coming in here now. And we have all of these set up that we did last time. Now, what we kind of need to start working on is actually getting some of these water geysers used and able to be used, because this can't really be used right now because it's kind of broken. Just because of all of this stuff down here. Now, what I should have done is I should have immediately wrapped it in airflow tiles when I built it previously. I didn't, and that was 100% my mistake and not a great one. So, but I think what we should do is we do want water on the map down to about probably like this point here. Okay, like the water down here is good. It's okay for it to be here because most of the creatures here are all aquatic and they need it. And also our thermal gas fissures need the water. They need to be submerged. Now we can keep this water in here, obviously, but like that being said, we kind of need this stuff submerged. So what we can do is up till about this point, we could start sucking all of the water out. Because we do want to get into the geothermal heat pump at some point. And then we could also refine some more of the water with the geothermal heat pump and turn it all into steam. Which would be nice. That's free power. I mean, the geothermal heat pump just kind of... It makes a lot of these things a lot easier. And the more we can kind of clean some of this water out, really the faster our dupes can be. But before we do any of that, I think we want to try to set up a tube system. Because we are struggling a little bit with our dupes being able to get around. How much power does this take? It takes 960 watts, it says. What we'll do is we'll bring one of these. We'll bring one of these all the way over here and plop us down right here. That is going to be a pain to get to. Actually, I could just bring this around here and then straight down to this. So what we're going to do here, we're going to this. Get that all built. I don't like the fact that I am having to take out some of that stuff, but it'd be okay. That should allow us to just pop right here. Let's grab the blueprint. We'll grab another glow squid egg. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. Where do we need to go? Problem is the way that this tube access is laid out. I should have made the extra space on the right here. That's okay. Oh, autosave. Autosave took quite a while there. This is where the tube system is going to go. I should have plenty of plastic at this point. And we've burned through so much. We've burned through so much plastic at this point now. How are we doing with this? We're doing great on the natural gas right now. I don't really know if this is a good idea because there's 5 watts on this already. It's 900 and something watts. What do you hold? You hold 20 kilojoules. So this doesn't draw power anymore once it's good. I would like to see somebody use it. No! There he is. Gwen. Whee! Okay, cool. So that's perfect. Perfect. Now, it's not, obviously not, perfect, but it but it works. The system works a bit, which is great. Oh. My bad. I think it does need to be too high. think what should have been here is this. Oh, won't let me put it now. It's annoying. Have 8. Have 8. I have lots of phosphorite, so like if we wanted to, we really could ranch these phloxes. Seacombs, nice. Like, ranching the phloxes honestly might be pretty good for us. Insufficient oxygen generation. What are you talking about, Chief? Oh, because we didn't rebuild this. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. I mean, we have 1,021 kilos per tile of oxygen in here. I think we're okay. If I'm honest, I think we're okay. Let me get these swept out real quick, and then I can close them back up. Shoot, I might need another thing of oxygen boys, of gas bombs. This is not cooking anything right now. This guy is still trying to fill some of these up. Yeah, I might need another line just to kind of supplement. Because those first ones go out really fast. Is that a 9? It is a 9. Look at them, they're so cute. So did the directlets? I guess they come out with scale growth 100%. Because the directlets have 100% scale growth already. Yeah. So do these guys. So we still get a shear out of these guys before, before they even get put anywhere, which is kind of cool. Oh, we got another achievement. This is probably the transit tube access. Yep, totally tubular. 10,000 meters by transit tube. We also have a lot of, we have a pretty long transit tube, starting from the base down to the liquid areas. So we do need to set up, what I think we need to set up is an actual access down here though. Question is, where in the world would we do that? Probably here. How big can this room be? Room size. Minimum size 12. What I kind of want to do is I want to do a... Can I make these out of wood? I can't make these out of wood. I can't carpet my wood tiles. Dang it. Because these are plus 20 decor. I'm actually going to use glass back walls, which are new. For this. We'll use diamond, even though we kind of need the diamond for other things. But it'd be okay. We'll get more diamond. So I kind of want to do... Rooms are too small for this. I could do a sauna. The problem is I don't have a way... Oh, I do have steam. Yeah, you have to pump steam into it, though, is the problem. Which means using my steam. Oh. Let's see. Should have plenty of fossil, right? I do not have plenty of fossil. Funny enough. Alright. That's alright. So let's do... What is this? This is 20 in an 8-tile radius. This is also 20 in an 8-tile radius. I do not have a lot of gold left, sadly enough. We'll want to use gold for these. Oh, cute. Oh, different colors. I'm afraid of that messing with their bed. It's fine. Let's do this. 4. And we can do some marble blocks. It'll be fun. It doesn't have a decor bonus, is it? Plus 10%. I didn't even look and see how much power these guys used, but in that case, I guess we do... Where's the duplicate sensor? Do I have it yet? Oh, it's right there. That way it's not burning power all the time. Nice. So we get a little extra morale bonus for this. It's nothing crazy. It just gives the dupe something to do when they're standing in here doing absolutely nothing. It also kind of helps fight some of this negative decor out here as well. Oh wow, the carpet tiles extend down such a long way. Wow. All right. Yeah, now that we have crude oil, we can do a lot more stuff like this. It makes it a lot easier to just be able to make infinite storages like that. Now with this though, I think what's going to have to happen is if I'm not mistaken, it should be this. Hold on. Let me think about this. Let's see. So if I have this going here, set this here. No, I need to move that over? Question mark? Because I think this works the same way. I think this works the same way that the I think this works the same way that filtering a gas does. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. We're gonna try it. I've never tried this before. Um, wish me luck. So let's do this. Tie this to itself. And then like this. All right. The copper volcano is making things very hot in this area. I might need to close that off. Well, why would we do that? Why would we do that and not just do it on the other side, huh? I don't think we need all that. I think we only need 2 sections over here for a tamer. Like that. What kind of needs to happen? We'll get that is incredibly annoying, but that's okay. What do we want here? We do want to get this done so we don't just absolutely obliterate the temperature of everything around this. Because if it starts heating up my fish too much, it might stifle them, and I don't really want to stifle my fish, because it is one of my main food sources. So, how many do we have in here now? 202. We keep a pretty consistent like 200 critters in here at the same time. That steam, yeah. Tiny bits of steam. I don't like the way that looks. Oh no. Hold on. Like that. Oh, you didn't deconstruct it, you little turd. That's okay though. Ah, that'll work. Okay, that's perfect. That's it is about time for some more coffee, I think, man. That's actually, it should be perfectly fine. Okay, we don't need more of that. Thank you. This bad boy all back. Buddy. You could have done it from the other side. That's okay. It should be a vacuum now. Alright, so the main reason why we do these vacuums like this is so that there's no heat transfer from the inside of this to the outside. Because with a heat can't transfer through a vacuum. So we don't have to worry about this 100-degree temperature here coming to the outside until I, pump those 100-degree gases out of it. Let's do this because I'm going to want to construct all of those. Because what's going to happen is, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a steam turbine here. The liquid is going to come out. Hold on. I think this comes out like... Use a liquid valve. Just to guarantee this doesn't spike in temp. No, just use copper. What am I doing? Just use copper. The copper's right there. Something like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean all this up. I know you're overheating, but I mean, it's almost vacuumed out. So like, it should be okay. Come on, you only have like 5 grams per tile. You can do it. Got all the stuff swept out. I think what needs to happen is this probably doesn't need to be made out of steel, all of it. But it would probably help. Let's repair it this time. Oh, the gas pump was breaking and it's steel. Holy moly. Nutso. Maybe we don't put this stuff in yet until this is a vacuum. This bad boy will be, what is it? 1,000 grams per second, I believe, because it's the 10th rule. None of this will turn into steam. As long as, none of this will turn into steam. Good lord. None of it will turn into steam as long as we, as long as it's 10% of the pipe's capacity. The same way with, like, if you're doing gas pipe. Is it supposed to be 1 gram? Really? Because of the full pipes? Interesting. There's polluted water here? That's not what we wanted. There's polluted brine here now. Shoe fire. That's annoying. How much polluted water is here? 350. Really? 351 grams? Oh, the polluted water is here because of this. That's annoying. All right, we're gonna have to do a little bit of shenanigans here. Weirdly enough, it's not working quite like I thought it would. I figured the 1 gram would let it. I don't know why it still lets some through, because what it should do, because with the gas pipes, do I have a gas filter somewhere like that? I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Not in this playthrough, I don't. That's okay though. Fantastic. We do kind of have to work on getting some steam in here, and those type of things. It's closed off. There shouldn't be anything that needs to be swept in here. Should be good. And what will end up happening is this will, how am I going to do this? Yep. Pretty sure this has to be obsidian. I don't really know where this glass came from. I'm completely honest. We do need to get some liquid in here though. I'm sure this is actually done. Let's do this first. I think we have insufficient oxygen generation for some reason. Because this has not been emptied. That's okay. We still have plenty of oxygen. We'll be okay. There's a very large amount of CO2 here. Not sure what's causing that buildup. That's okay. I am breaking stuff, but that's also okay. This is actually kind of a really important one. My team. It's a little warm. I think it's okay. It's not like a temp that's gonna make everything else flash, is the thing. So I have crude oil in here. Perfect. Of course, this guy is erupting as I am trying to get it out, but that's okay. Is the power a problem? Oh no. If this is above 0, just go ham. Yeah, absolutely. If this is above 0, just go ham, man. And what I'm hoping will happen is we won't be able to let the salt water come through, and it'll just filter it out. Now, will that happen? I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I've never built one of these before. So I don't actually know. We'll see. Yeah, oh man, we have so much surf and turf. Yeah, we're doing great on food right now. We're not having to worry about anything in terms of food. I guess because this is the heavier liquid. I don't actually understand that, to be completely honest with you. Like I said, I guess because this is the heavier liquid. So I wonder if this won't break. Get this deconstructed and oh, because it pushed the oxygen out, yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's warm because of the it's warm because of this. It's 70 degrees. Yeah, that is a little warm, huh? Maybe alright. Make those pipes a bit. Is this coming? We do have this infinite storage for this going. It seems the filter seems to be working for now. Now I haven't seen a different liquid come through yet. As soon as I would like to see that before the end of the episode so we can actually see if this liquid if the filter works. Because that is kind of important. But because this polluted brine is the heaviest liquid here, it's just not letting anything else through it. So what's kind of happening is it's kind of having the same effect as it was before and just not letting anything else come down. I don't really know. I really don't know what allowed. I don't know where the mucin came from because there was it was mucin and salt water in here. But I have no idea where they came from. Like there shouldn't have been mucin anywhere around. And of course, you know, the salt water broke through the top of it, I think is what happened, but I would have to force this to create an infinite storage again, but I'm honestly not that worried about it. We've got it flowing into an infinite storage closer to base, so that'll be okay. And I'll probably do the exact same thing to this guy. Okay, that's enough. We just needed a tiny dab. I need power. We can put this here. Conveyor shut off. And then what we can do is we can just put like a timer sensor here, honestly. Wow, really? That's a mild problem. That should be okay. Oh, it frickin' do not need that. Come on now. It's gonna melt. It might melt. It's gonna melt. Save auto repair for now. Let's get all this other stuff built. I can't get into here anymore. That was dumb. I was supposed to do this first. Yeah, I know these things are broken. It's okay. Now we can repair it. Alright, let's try this again. Everybody don't do that. Just just so we know. The copper volcano comes out extremely hot. So if you do that, if you put stuff in here before you actually have enough steam and an actual way to delete the heat, then your stuff just kind of explodes. Now this guy's gonna start getting hot. How are you overheating? Your overheat temperature is 125? My bad. Honestly, my bad. It's copper, so our back wall has to be orange, of course. I hate that it automatically sets that to a 9. Oh, this guy's dormant again. Of course it's dormant again. That's so funny. It erupts with a lot of copper, but it's not active for a very long time. There we go. It will be okay. This sour gas will be okay, because basically what I can do is I can just, mark it as... I can block this off, because it'll probably be sealed off from here. We're so close to being done with this. Oops. I don't have a... I didn't set automation. I thought I did, but I did not. So then plumbing. I think we need one more thing of petroleum. So let's set this for 10 seconds every 600. So we'll just have it set for like, we'll do 300. How about that? 10 seconds every half cycle. That way we have stuff that sits in here and gets cool before it actually goes away. I don't know why we're not building this. I guess we can go... Should be fun. Do have slime lung. We have another printable. We do not want nits. We don't want nits. Nits kind of suck. Alright, as soon as we finish this build, I think that'll be it for this episode. I mean, it's honestly been great. We've gotten so many things done. We've gotten all the steam we really needed here. About 10 kilos per tile. Should be plenty. Get all of this mopped up. What do we have? Next activity, 17 cycles? Oh, so it's up. Interesting. It's actually up a decent amount of time. A decent amount of time more than what I thought it was. So I think we are completely done down here. Everything has 10 kilos per tile. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just do that. I likely should make these tiles out of like ceramic or something like that, but it's not super relevant right now. And this polluted oxygen will conduct enough heat to where it won't be a problem. Other than that, we're almost completely swept out. Should be good. Perfect. Yeah, I know there's a circuit overload. I'm just trying to get this stuff to move a little bit. No, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh, dog it. I can't reach this, can I? I can reach that. Let's see, do I have everything on these shipping lines? right, dude. Perfect. What is doing? 55. Should keep this crude oil down to 55. All right. So anytime this erupts, it should be pretty self-powered. Now you do have times like this when it hasn't erupted in a bit, and it's gone dormant, so it's not powering, so it's not gonna drop the stuff, and that's okay for now. I think we're just gonna leave it, let it do its thing, and then I can come back in 16 cycles and show you guys what it's doing. Now, the problem is, see, this comes out at 2200 C. This comes out at 2600 C, but the molten gold doesn't, like, this has been open for a long time, and this is all it's done. This is all the temp that it's given to the environment. How much? 10 kilos versus 8 kilos? Yeah, the gold one still gives us more and everything. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up doing this, basically the same build with the gold anyway, just to kind of get it closed off, get it a constant supply of the refined metal coming through, but it's in its own space so it doesn't give heat to the environment, and it kind of just controls itself. So that is going to be it for this episode. I think we've done plenty. So we got a metal volcano tamed. We were able to get a lot of this. We were able to kind of half tame these guys. It is kind of funny that this broke initially, but now the saltwater can't get through these little areas to get to the bottom. And this guy does not have power. Of course it doesn't. That was 100% my fault. Plug that up. And so we'll get these two things going, and we have the infinite storage for the petroleum and the polluted brine up here now. I have forgotten where. It's right here. So we have an infinite water storage, an infinite petroleum storage, and an infinite polluted brine storage now. This is making things a little bit warmer, but it'll be okay because the base up here is, 30 degrees. It's comfy temp. And what we can honestly do is we can keep on adding these infinite storages just as long as we want to, like realistically. They're great. It can hold as much liquid as I want, and we can, take care of all of this nonsense going on down here. We got our tube system in, which I'm extremely happy with. We will do some updates to it. Of course, there will be new areas we'll want to drop dupes. There will be different places where we'll need accesses for them to get into it. So, I mean, that will all be updated over time. But as of right now, it's not super urgent. And we have our gas geysers good. We have a lot of great things going for us, and we can start on some, cool builds. Now that we have all that done. I am glad we were able to get that one volcano done, and like I said, I'll end up wrapping up the gold volcano as well, since I did. Oh, there's crude oil here. We need to actually mop that up. Since I did this build, I highly doubt I'll show the gold one, just because I don't really think there's much of a reason to. If I've already done the build once, there's not really a reason to show it a second time, because then it just kind of be boring, and I get that. So what I'll do is I'll essentially copy this over to the gold volcano, get it sealed in and everything. I think next episode I'm gonna work on cleaning all this area out in between episodes, and then I think next episode what might happen is I might go to the next planetoid, because we haven't done it yet. we've basically just been working on our home planetoid. It's huge. I mean, our home planetoid's huge. I mean, look at this thing. And we still haven't gotten to the full bottom, and we haven't looked at this area, but likely just um, this is likely just another like bee biome or cold biome type thing. And we want to do two things. We want to look at going to the new planetoid, and we also kind of want to maybe look at the research reactor stuff. We have a ton of betas. Like we got like a ton of betas, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we can beta hives that we can see. If not more over here. We do need to get a consistent source of petroleum online. We got some petroleum refined last episode, but we still have the oil reservoirs that we actually kind of need to tap into. We need to set those up as well. The problem with it, obviously, is everything's underwater. And everything being underwater is a little bit of a problem, because you don't really want to mix the liquids, or I don't really want to mix the liquids. One, to me it looks bad, and it's hard to tell the difference between polluted brine and crude oil. And two, I just don't want to. So hopefully we can break into there and get that started. And then we also need to work on getting the achievement for the geothermal heat pump. So I mean, which is the Frosty Planning Pack achievement. So we have a lot that we can do. We have a lot left to do that will hopefully keep, at the very least, the next couple episodes, if not the next tens of episodes, interesting. So yeah, that'll be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.